I'm so excited to be featuring this new segment in my channel that I'm calling my favorite small women-owned business pick of the week. And the first company that I am featuring is Orgullosa Clothing. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel, and thank you so much for sending me some great merchandise. This t-shirt right here that I wore in tonight's episode is also by them. The future is female. I love what they're about. They're about women supporting women, which is everything that I'm about, what this channel is about. And it's by Latinas, for Latinas. You can follow them on Instagram at Orgullosa Clothing. And they also sent me some other great items as well, such as the pen, the future is female, this great sticker, Latina. So again, thank you guys at Orgullosa Clothing. I love what you guys are doing. I'm happy to support, and I hope you guys support them as well. Monyce, thank you so much for stopping by and helping me with my Christmas tree.
Well, I actually came for the free Prosecco, and you made me help you with your tree, but...
And the food, right?
And the food, of course.
Perfect.
The food.
Well, let's get into the kitchen and start cooking.
Okay.
In today's episode, we're gonna cook an Italian appetizer. Italian food is my absolute favorite, and I decided to do a quick appetizer, bruschetta, or I guess, depending on who says it, bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Have you had, yeah, have you had bruschetta before?
I have.
Do you like it?
Ma bella. You just have to say an Italian word.
Right.
No, I've never had, I mean, I've had it, I've just never made it.
Okay, cool. Do you cook?
Yeah, they call me Chef Mo Money.
Do they really?
No, they don't.
Okay.
I call myself that.
What do you make then in your kitchen?
I love spicy food, so.
I heard about that, and so by the way, we're gonna do an impromptu spicy challenge. I've done a couple on different episodes, but this one we're gonna do just a little bit different.
Okay, nice.
So I hope you're down for that.
I'm down.
Spicy. Okay, but in the meantime then, so we're gonna get into the bruschetta. It's really easy, really simple, very minimal ingredients, and let's dive right in.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. These are all the ingredients for a bruschetta recipe. Super easy, right? Really simple.
It
Looks
is.
good though, super tasty. So you've been to Italy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you go? And where'd you go to in Italy?
I went to Florence and Rome, but this was like 10 years ago, so.
Oh, okay.
But it was nice, I loved it.
What was your favorite part about Italy?
The food.
Yes. Yeah, I love Italy.
So good.
It's my favorite country.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's
so,
nice.
like right from the food, the wine, the people, the language, just the culture. It's very similar to, you know, our Hispanic culture as well. So
Yeah.
I love it very much, and I can't wait to make this because I'm so hungry and I love Italian food. So the first step that we're gonna do is we're gonna preheat the oven to 450 degrees, and then we're gonna get a large mixing bowl. So let's go ahead and preheat the oven to 450. We have the oven preheated right now to 450. Monyce is chopping up some garlic. I'm chopping up onion. We're gonna chop up all the different ingredients that go into the bruschetta, and then we're gonna put it into this large mixing bowl. You told me earlier that you are Latina, and you said you were half Spaniard and half Brazilian.
Yeah.
So how was that mix growing up?
Well, my dad wasn't really around growing up, so it was mostly like my mom's side of the family that raised us.
Which is
the Spanish side.
Okay. Have you been to
We
Spain?
were bad. Yeah, I have. I love Spain. Spain is amazing.
Do you like their food?
I didn't really like the food
Me
there.
neither.
I love paella though. So
Okay.
paella was really good, but mostly I just ate bread. I lived off bread.
Yeah, I was a little bit, I'll be honest, I was a little bit disappointed in the food aspect of it. Although I do love tapas style.
Yeah.
Love doing that, and I love red wine.
Me too.
But I didn't find myself crazy about the food there. We're gonna do an impromptu spicy challenge. I hear that Monyce loves spicy food, so anytime a guest comes into this kitchen and tells me that, I definitely have to put it to the test. So what we're gonna do this time that's gonna be a little bit different is we've already mixed the onion with the garlic. So I'm just getting it more mixed in there. I'm gonna take it out, take a little piece out. I'm going to add some hot sauce on top of the garlic and the onion, and we're gonna take a raw scoop of that. I've placed the chopped onion and minced garlic into these little ramekins. What we're gonna do is I have 3 hot sauces on hand. We have Cholula, we have Spicy Mama hot sauce, and we have Tabasco. So me and Monyce have decided to put all 3 hot sauces into each ramekin, mix it with the onion and the garlic, and that's our spicy challenge.
Right.
She's putting on the Spicy Mama, and then we will top it with Tabasco. I can't believe we're doing this, but I'm so down. And I love that you're up for it too. So let's go ahead and mix this up.
My breath.
Is your mouth getting watery?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, me too.
My breath is gonna be kicking later though.
Take a scoop like that.
Okay, like this.
A little bit more.
A little more. Okay.
Cheers.
That was good.
Mhm.
That's like perfect.
That wasn't bad.
It was really good.
Is something wrong with I don't know. I was like, something wrong with us because that didn't
No,
feel.
it's so good.
It was good.
This is what I love. I love spicy.
Oh my gosh, that was actually really good.
Mhm.
Can you do accents?
Yeah, I can.
Let me hear one of your accents.
Which one do you want to hear?
Which one do you have?
There's a bunch. There's the British.
Let's hear your British accent.
Okay, so it just has to flow. I just.
Do you
have
want us to
let
play
it-
like this? Let's talk right now. We're cutting up tomatoes.
I was just here for some tea and some scrumpets.
Oh no, there's no tea and scrumpets here.
It's scrumpets.
There's strumpets.
It's crumpets.
Oh,
but
crumpets.
but they said scrumpets on what's that movie? Dumb and Dumber.
You know what accent? I have to practice? My Spanish
Which one?
accent. Because I do a
Okay.
Spanish accent, it always comes out sounding Russian.
Really?
Yes.
Like Mother Russia.
Let's chop the tomatoes. Wait, how does that sound? Does it sound does that sound a little bit Russian?
Sounds like Russian. Could you do like a country accent?
Well, the tomatoes. You like tomatoes? I love tomatoes.
You love them?
Tomatoes.
I love them.
This is how we do it in Tennessee. I chop the tomatoes like this,
Like that
like that.
or like this?
Gotta be careful not to chop my finger.
I already told you. Don't you dare cut your finger off, girl.
There's been a lot of close calls.
Okay.
People swear I'm gonna lose a finger on this channel.
Well, you're good.
Now we're gonna slice the baguette. Okay, we're gonna splice it. We're gonna splice it in diagonal.
Splice or slice?
What's
Slice?
the diff? Is there slice and splice?
I've never
is there
heard
a diff?
splice.
Slice and slice.
Splice is crooked.
It is supposed to, well, diagonal's crooked.
Yeah.
So I said
So-
splice it diagonal. Hello.
Okay.
No.
To
Do you like the bread edges, like the bread ends?
Yeah.
I never like bread ends.
No?
Yeah. Monyce just sliced up the baguette for us. We have 9
sliced.
slices on here, and we're going to put it into the oven and let them brown for about 5 minutes. There's a little bit of similarity in the kitchen though, because when I think about, there's a lot of creativity and artistry in the kitchen. That's right up your lane. You're a clothing designer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how did you get into that?
I come from Albuquerque, New Mexico, so it's real small. Like my cousin moved out here to LA. I started coming to events, and then also going to Atlanta and just traveling and meeting a lot of people. And then, I've always loved fashion. I've always loved dressing to the T. Like I remember I was younger and my mom would be like, "Where are you going all dressed up?" And I'm like, "I don't know, where should I go?" But, I just love dressing up. I love, I'd always look at different pieces and I was just always wanting to make them better, finding a way to be like, oh, how could I put my creative twist on that, So I know a lot of bomber jackets they're popular and a lot of them just look so plain. So I just, one day I decided, okay, let me reach out to one of the artists and see if I could do something custom for them. And I created something and he loved it. So for me to actually create something and then they love it, it made me feel like that was something that I was meant to do.
Okay, so slice the baguette, we did that. Bra. Oh, you know what we didn't do?
What?
Snap! We didn't brush the olive oil onto the baguette before we put it into the oven.
I knew we had to brush something. I was like, drizzle it with some. Can we still drizzle it?
We're gonna have to.
Okay. We're still drizzling. That's good. Okay.
Now check this out. You were gonna get the first bite of our bruschetta de cucino Leyna. Or cucina.
I don't know what that means, but
Kitchen.
okay.
I hope it tastes good. I don't know. It's okay?
Really good.
Is it?
It's really good.
Okay.
This is really good.
my gosh. I did a great job. We did a great
Yes.
job.
I'm all wait.
That was really tasty. So pass or fail?
It was definitely a pass.
Yay, we'll toast to that.
So
cheers.
good. I need another one.
Thank you for helping me in the
ASAP.
kitchen. Monyce, thank you so much for cooking with me in the kitchen. It turned out so yummy, right?
I know, I had so much
The
fun.
bruschetta was so good.
It was amazing.
Here, let's toast that.
Cheers.
Success in the kitchen.
Cheers.
I'm really excited to have you here on the show with me because you're my first guest that is a clothing designer.
Oh, really?
Yes, you are. And all of our viewers will get to see these are your creations behind us, and we can dig into that a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
But I certainly want to get into how you got into that. We touched upon that a little bit in the kitchen, but I want to talk about the first piece of clothing that you designed that got you into the Hollywood space.
Okay, so I had met Dre, which was Post Malone's manager. I had met him on set of a music video, and he was telling me about this artist. He was like, my artist is about to blow up. He showed me the song, and I was like, wow, like he had that White Iverson song, or the one that got him really, really out there. And so I met him, and I had talked to him. It was Revolt weekend in Miami. I had talked to him, Futures, People, and who else? Diddy. I was going out there. All these artists were gonna be out there, and I had met them, traveling, going to events. So I decided to put together 3 jackets, and it took me a couple days to get all of them done. Like, I was rushing up until I had to go to the airport, just working nonstop on these jackets. And so I had made them these jackets, and they all loved it, so I had gave it to those 3 people, all at once, trying to, make time to get them to them and everything.
How did you make the transition from actress to model to entrepreneur?
Well, I mean, I've always loved, like, I never wanted to just categorize myself into one thing. Like, I've always loved fashion, I loved makeup, I loved acting, I loved, the industry. Like, once you're in it, you could do all of those things, so I just love, like, the entertainment industry. And so I just kept meeting different people, like I said, traveling. And so I was able to do fashion, and also do, I was in the Tupac movie that had came out not too long ago. So, I mean, I was just able to do different things, like I said, I didn't want to be categorized into one thing. So it was easy to transition because it's like, it was all available.
You've been in business a couple of years now. And what can you say has been your experience as a woman in business?
It's literally been like blood, sweat, and tears. Like, it's hard being a female in this industry. But also, I mean, creating something, doing something that I love, like, it's all worth it, But of course, like with anything, you have to deal with your trials and tribulations. You have to overcome all these obstacles. So it's been extremely hard, especially being from a smaller city, being from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Like, it's been really hard for me. But I mean, I was raised by strong women, and I'm a strong woman, and I'm independent, and I know what I want. So, and I want to do something that I love to do. So, I mean, it's really paid off in the end, I feel like,
One of the things that I so often talk about on this show is women not supporting women. But we spoke earlier, and you were sharing with me, there's been a lot of men, that have given you pushback. And, as attractive women, you're a very attractive woman, what that's like dealing with that, in the LA world, and, them having a different idea about you. What's kind of been that experience for you a little bit about dealing with men and other ideas?
I mean, it's hard for men to actually just see you and just look at your talent and be like, okay, I could work with her, we could make money together. There's always like an ulterior motive. You know, I feel like right now, like, you know, women should speak out and help each other. So, I mean, I've dealt with it. I'm sure a lot of other women have dealt with it, you know, and they don't speak about it. I still believe that I'm a spiritual woman, so I believe that, you know, like God's gonna lead me in the right direction and put me with the right people. You know, you just have to weed out the bad ones, you know. I've had artists where I've given them a jacket, they've worn it, they performed in it. When my manager, they posted it like multiple times on their social media platforms, and once my manager asked to give me, you know, a simple shout out or give me credit for the jacket that I gave them, they decided to just delete all the pictures. And you know,
I can't believe that.
Yeah, so it's been, I mean, that's really sad, because you would think that, you know, they would support it, especially if they like what you gave them, the merchandise, you know. So it's been hard.
Yeah, I bet. You know what though, what I really like about you so much is that in spite of all of that, you're not letting that get in your way. Whether you feel the unacceptance from women, whether you feel it from men, you're not gonna let that stop you from what you're doing. And I commend that so much, because, and unfortunately I think people sometimes they get eaten up, right, in the world of pursuing the dreams.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're just still going after it, I relate to that. I love it. I appreciate it. And behind us, we have some of your pieces. Let's talk a little bit further about that. Now, this one right here, I gotta tell you, this one really catches my eye. I love this one so much because I think it's so cute, because under the jacket, it's got this great little sexy piece. I love this. But tell me a little bit more about some of the other pieces.
So, I mean, this one is for Ray Shremmerd. They had dropped their emojis not too long ago, so this really like pretty much like helps them promote their emojis. And I've showed them the pictures of it already. They love it, like they want it. And here it says Black Beatles, you know, their popular song. And then also the black suede hoodie, like this one is for Jeezy. So it has a snowman on the front, and then the Tupac in the back. So
very nice. That's so awesome. That looks really pretty. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
I'm gonna showcase this one a little bit more, because this one is my favorite piece. So let's talk a little bit more about this one right here. We noticed that you have some writing in here. What does it say?
It says "To a star from a star," and then Monyce.
That is so cute. I love that.
My mom came up with it. She was so excited.
Let's look at the back. Yeah, really, really cute. I like it so much.
Yeah.
You mentioned your mom, so how has your mom been supportive with your entrepreneurial path?
Oh, she's so supportive. Like, I love my family. I mean, I'm Spanish and Brazilian, but you know, I told you, like, I was raised more on like the Spanish side, so we're super close. Like, we're family oriented, and like I love my family so much. Like, I wouldn't even be able to be here without them, you know, because she helps me with my daughter. She helps me on ideas. I'll be like, Mom, what do you think about this? And she always helps me. You know, she's willing to do whatever to help me. So I love them so much.
That's really important. That's really nice to have.
Yes.
If anybody wanted to find your clothing pieces, can they order it off of a website, or how can they find you?
So right now I'm in the process of building my own website, but right now I've just been doing like custom orders on Instagram and stuff. I've mostly just been working with artists and building up my portfolio and everything. So, but yeah, I'll have my website soon. It'll be monyce.com.
What's your vision over the next couple of years in terms of where you see the business going and the direction and the growth?
So, I mean, eventually, of course, when I had went to Paris, I saw the Saint Laurent stores and all these really nice boutiques. So, I don't know, I mean, I would love to have my own boutique, like, eventually overseas, and just, you know, I could see myself expanding on that level. You know, it's really all about who you know and everything, and of course your ambition, and I'm super ambitious, so
absolutely.
We'll see.
Well, let's toast to that. Here's to ambition, drive, motivation, and everything that you need.
Thank you. Cheers to your business as well.
Thank you. This challenge is gonna be a painting challenge. Monyce and I have 3 images that we have to paint. The crew has given us 3 images that we have to look at. Do our best to paint it. We have 5 minutes to paint each image, and ultimately we'll see who did the better job. So interesting because you're not a painter,
No.
I'm not a painter,
Not
so
at
this is
all.
gonna be a real challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Definitely.
here, let's make a toast.
Okay.
Good luck to you.
Maybe the wine will help.
Time starting. Tell me when.
No.
Okay. It's gonna be such a mess.
It's already looking like Picasso. I don't know about you, but
So interesting question though, as a clothing designer, because you have to make sketches, right? So you have help with your sketches. I mean, it's your ideas and it's your visions, but somebody helps kind of put that on paper for you.
I don't sketch anything. Like I am not a drawer, an artist.
So do you have help with that then?
I mean, my sister's really good at it, but usually I just come up with it in my head and just make it. I feel like Picasso right now.
Do you?
I do. How do you feel?
I feel like a child.
A minute and 20.
Is what we have left?
Yeah. 22 seconds. 20 seconds.
A minute and 22 seconds?
A minute and 19 seconds. 18. A minute. Stop. 30 seconds. Drop your brushes. Go ahead and reveal it to the audience and you guys can look at the.
Okay.
Are you ready?
You ready?
Ready?
Set, go.
Oh.
Oh, interesante.
Yours is good.
Your star is a lot better than mine.
The
And I'm
star
dripping, by the way. Look,
star
everything
was
is, like,
stressing
dripping.
me out. Like I was trying
You know
to
what's
get
you know what's so
even.
cute about this or cool about this? It's interpretation.
It is.
So you had a different take on it. I had a different take on it, but here's what we have. So who selects the winner? Well, actually, you know what? Hold your answers. We're gonna finish a series of 3, and then that's how we'll base it. So there we go, right there. Do we need to get a little bit closer to the camera for the audience? There we have it. It looks like a kindergarten. Kindergartner did this.
Thank you.
So
Okay.
sick.
Next.
Cheers to the next picture that we have to paint.
Brush is ready.
Okay.
Here's your next one.
OMG.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. I don't even know how to do this. You know, this like really frustrates me, I gotta be honest with you, because I'm so competitive. was
I am
not-
too.
This is hard. I'm so jelly of people who can paint. You know what this reminds me of right now? Remember that art guy who was like, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your brush
Bob
like,
Ross?
yeah. Just like going like this, and I feel like I'm painting like him. This is how you make the birds look like they're flying. The only thing is like, how the heck am I supposed to do teeth? I don't have any white to play with. I don't get it. I mean, I don't know how to do the teeth.
Yeah.
Outline?
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Just outline.
Draw the lines.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm so
You're
I don't get it. How do you outline? Like, I'm still lost.
30 seconds. 5
This is
seconds.
fantastic.
like, this is so
chef.
That was good, chef.
This, honestly, it looks like an elementary kid did it. Seriously, it's like, but you know what? It's
Okay.
cute.
Alright, and for your last painting.
I don't
That's
get
really
it.
hard.
Like, oh, I do. Okay.
Ready?
But the thing of it is like,
Ready?
we don't have any
Ready?
white in this. How do I work with that?
You have a white camera. You have a white camera.
But I know, but
Use the black.
Should say
yeah, use the black. Alright. So confused.
3 minutes and 30 seconds. 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
I feel the Snickers over there, right? I'm not a freaking artist. I don't know how to paint. The Lord didn't bless me with that gift, all right? I have other gifts.
1 minute.
Oh, okay, okay.
30 seconds.
Anything else? I think it's perfect. Looks exactly like the picture. I'm done.
You're like,
15 seconds.
Okay. Finishing up the masterpiece. There we go. I'm done.
And the reveal on 1, 2, 3.
oh. Like, oh.
What the H? This looks so terrible.
My lion's
But don't you
crying.
see? But don't you see? Like I actually see beauty in that. I see like
lighter is sad.
I see beauty in that. I see somebody who I look into his eyes. That's really where you see, you know what I mean? Like look at those blue eyes. Like I see depth there. Right? That's Scar. That's Lion King. There's depth in those blue eyes. These are our 4 interpretations of the images that we were given. You guys were able to see them in the screen. So we're gonna leave it to the audience. Who do you think won the painting challenge? Comment below, let us know, and we'll announce it in next week's episode. I mentioned it in last week's episode about the pop-ups that I have coming up, and I wanted to mention it again because I want to keep you guys reminded about that new business venture that I'm so excited for. The pop-up is expected to happen in March of 2019. It's a great place where you're gonna be able to shop, support, discover, and connect with small women-owned businesses. Impromptu will have a booth there alongside many other vendors, and I'm super excited about this new chapter in my business as I'm so supportive of small women-owned businesses, and I hope that you are too. So do me a great favor, follow us on Instagram at impromptu.bl.popup, and I hope to see you guys there. Oh snap, we could, okay. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, we have the onion. Sorry. We have the. Then I was gonna say garlic too, but I want to say oven.
You don't have any hot peppers?
No, I
Could
wish I
throw
did.
in here?
Right? No.
we don't have no slappy o mama we could put in here. You need to chop a little faster because you're the girl.
There we go. I'm going to mix. Okay. I got onion in my slipper.
I have onion garlic in my hair.
We're
I
going to.
swear it's not lice.
All right. Now the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to. Snap, crackle, pulp. Okay. We are going to. Oh right. Okay.
Let's go ahead and cut real quick.
Let's do that. I'm wishing you much more success.
Thank you. You
Of course.
too.
Thank you. Okay.
When you first told me that, I was like, that sounds fancy. The bruschetta.
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 Yeah.
You gotta
That's
have,
how, like, you have to have
attitude.
that, right?
Yeah.
So every time I go to an Italian restaurant, that's what I would say. I would be like, I'm gonna have the bruschetta and the panettone. We'll put the baguette onto this plate. Okay. We're gonna keep this right here. That makes it look fancy and pretty, right? This is a little impromptu dinner date. Okay.
You're just super high maintenance over here.
Who is?
You.
Oh, is that right?
You.
I never heard
You,
that before.
darling.